I started therapy because I was losing time. Not in the metaphorical, where did the day go sense. I mean, I'd look at the clock, blink, and hours were gone. Sometimes I'd wake up in the hallway outside my apartment, keys still in the door. Once, I found myself in the park 2 miles away at 3 in the morning, barefoot, freezing. No memory of how I got there. I blamed stress at first. Work had been brutal. My mom passed away 6 months ago, and I hadn't really processed it. Nightmares, anxiety, that constant buzzing behind my eyes like I was always on the verge of a panic attack. I chalked it up to grief. My boss eventually gave me an ultimatum: get help or find a new job. That's how I found Dr. Ellis. She came highly recommended by a coworker, who swore she helped him turn his life around. Her office was on the 5th floor of a quiet building downtown. Clean, quiet, one of those places that smells like old books and lavender. She wore square glasses and neutral colors and had a voice like a calm river, soft but confident. Like she'd seen every kind of mental breakdown and wasn't fazed by any of them.
Would you be comfortable if I recorded our sessions? For documentation purposes only. Everything is confidential.
Yeah, that's fine. At first I didn't think therapy was doing much. I showed up, I vented, she listened. I started sleeping a little better. But the missing time continued. One night I came home to find all the kitchen drawers pulled open, every utensil perfectly laid out on the floor, like someone had performed surgery on my silverware. I asked Dr. Ellis about it during our 3rd session.
Have you ever experienced dissociation before?
I shrugged. No, I don't think so. She nodded, scribbled something in her notebook, and changed the subject. The next few sessions were more intense. I started remembering things I didn't know I remembered. A recurring dream about being locked in a dark room filled with mirrors, waking up to scratching inside the walls. A memory of my mom whispering to me while I slept, only her mouth wasn't moving. Dr. Ellis encouraged me to keep a journal, to write down any dreams, strange thoughts, or emotional flares. Her term, not mine. Then came the 6th session. It started normal. She asked me about my sleep. I told her I'd woken up with a nosebleed and a torn shirt. She looked concerned. Not just therapist concerned, personally disturbed. She asked a few more questions, then abruptly ended the session 15 minutes early.
I need to review something. We'll pick this up next week.
I couldn't stop thinking about it. That night, I remembered she recorded every session. Curiosity got the better of me. I work in so I know my way around a security system. I found the name of the app she used to back up to a private cloud. A few guessable passwords later, I downloaded our last session and listened to it with my headphones on. The first 10 minutes were normal. My voice, her voice, the back and forth we always had. Then came the silence. 30 seconds of complete dead air. Then me speaking again. But it wasn't me. It was my voice, sure, but distorted. Like it had been dragged across gravel. Deeper, slow and wet. Like someone trying to mimic my speech through a broken throat.
She sees us. She sees too much. We warned you, Adrian.
My stomach dropped. Dr. Ellis's voice came next. Uncertain, scared. Who is we? Then silence again. Longer this time. The voice returned, but louder. Closer to the mic.
You shouldn't have recorded us.
The final thing on the recording was a sound I still can't explain. It was like meat tearing. The recording cut off. That was last night. This morning I got a call from the clinic. Dr. Ellis didn't show up for any of her appointments. Her office was locked from the inside. No one's heard from her. They said they were concerned. I'm not. I'm terrified. Because before I deleted the file I listened to it again, right before it cuts out, just for a second. You can hear something in the background, breathing, not her, and definitely not me.